Christmas. Hi guys, it's the 25th. I just ran out of breath doing that. Merry Christmas. I definitely hope you are enjoying Christmas Day. I am running out of breath. Whoa, Christmas colors. Oh, can we please appreciate my earrings? It says unapologetically black. Anya. First things first, let me catch my breath. I was a bit too overzealous. First things first, guys, thank you so much for sticking with me through 25 videos. One every day. That's a lot. That was a lot even for me to film, and so I understand if you haven't watched some of them. You can always go back and check them out any other time. There's nothing specifically too Christmassy except this video. So you can basically just enjoy it any other time of the year. Just go back, check out what I was about this whole month. Thank you so much for sticking with me. And I'm just here to wish you Merry Christmas and just share with you a few things that I found out this month. I mean, some I knew, some I just found out. I was just curious about this whole Vlogmas situation and reading on Christmas, and I realized, oh, some of the things that we actually thought were, they're not. And that's what we're gonna talk about in this video. I'm honestly so excited or weird, but yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about. The number one thing, I think most people by now might know this, Christ was actually not born on the 25th of December. He wasn't born today. We don't really know when he was born, but we celebrate this as the birthday of Christ. It kind of really not is. That just out of the way. The number two thing that actually really, I don't think it surprised me, but I just realized I had believed this, and it's actually not. Did you know that Santa does not wear red because of Coca-Cola? Like, when growing up, most of you who are my age absolutely associated Christmas and Santa with Coca-Cola because of that advert. Like, it just, honestly, for the longest time, until I completed, I think, primary school, it's just the automatic association that comes to your head. So how many of you actually thought that Christmas and Santa and the red, the whole vibe kind of goes together? It's not actually. Like, it's always been like that. The only thing is, apparently, Santa, before the Coca-Cola advert, the Coca-Cola association, Santa used to be kind of a bit more creepy than jolly. But then now, after the Coca-Cola advertisement, and now people associating Santa with Coca-Cola and fun, and then now Santa is perceived to be a more jolly person than a creepier person. Good to know. Number three is, apparently the song Jingle Bells was not originally a Christmas song. It was a Thanksgiving song written by one James Lord Piermont in 1857, and it was written for Thanksgiving, and it was actually called On Horse Open Ray. He wrote it for Thanksgiving for his church, and then it was rewritten after and renamed Jingle Bells and became a Christmas song. Number four, between the year 1659 and 1681, celebrating Christmas was actually illegal. It was banned by the Puritans only, and actually there was punishment for people who used to celebrate Christmas within that period. Very weird. Number five, the very first ever artificial Christmas tree wasn't actually a tree, but it was goose feathers that were colored to look like a Christmas tree, and it was made in Germany. And this was essentially as a result of deforestation, and that's why, like, that's where the whole concept just became born. I mean, there's also like the convenience. Oh, another thing, this is like a bonus, this is not part of the 10. Lots of fires occur from dry Christmas trees, like after post-Christmas. Like, I don't think we really use real Christmas trees in Kenya, but just so you know, the very first ever 4 Christmas trees that we have right now was actually goose feathers that were colored. Talking of trees, the most expensive Christmas tree ever constructed was in 2010, and it cost $8.66 US dollars, and it was on display in Emirates Palace in Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi. Am I saying Abu Dhabi? Abu Dhabi. Is it Abu Dhabi or Abu Dhabi? Abu Dhabi. I don't know. Abu Dhabi comes more natural to me. Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi. I don't know. It was on display in Abu Dhabi in the year 2010, and it had 181 decorations on it. That was an expensive tree, but it was apparently the most expensive. Still on trees, the average Christmas tree actually grows for 15 years before it's harvested, which kind of seems like a bit too much. Surely, I feel like trees grow a bit faster, maybe 5 years. But apparently 15, that's a bit too much, don't you think? Back to Christmas and the whole concept of Christmas. The star that guided the wise men apparently is believed to have been a comet or Uranus. Apparently, Rudolph's red nose is associated or hypothesized to be as a result of a parasitic respiratory infection. And it's kind of weird to think about. I mean, like, this guy's been sick and you thinking it's cute. Fact number 10. Did you know that Santa actually has his own postal code in Canada, which is ho ho ho? And apparently letters written to Santa actually are posted to this postal code, which brings me to the question, who receives them? Who does? Who receives them, and do they even read them? Anyway, those are just a few of the very mind-boggling things that I learned about Christmas. There's so much that I did. Actually, if you read about it, you just realize just how misled people are, and how one thing can just be turned to be a whole different thing that has zero association with the first thing. And that's why it's always nice to not believe everything, and not just get carried away by the whim of things, and just first of all figure out what it is that you're celebrating in the first place. I just feel like, though, for most people, celebrating Christmas is just like an excuse or a reason to just be together with your loved ones and have a good time, and not because they actually really know what Christmas is. Or I honestly totally believe there are some Christians who celebrate Christmas and have zero background knowledge of what Christ is and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, isn't it interesting? Again, thank you so much for staying with me through Vlogmas. Thank you so much. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe, and see you maybe one more time this year, and then Happy New Year. I am really so grateful for you guys. If you're not subscribed, do these 25 videos, what you're doing, hit that subscribe button, and see you in the next video.